Hey YouTube, let's rock out. I got another reaction to some inspirational stuff, bro. Like I was just working out earlier, I hopped in the shower and I was thinking, I'm like, I want to spread some knowledge, some inspiration, good vibes, positivity. I want to spread a message today. And I'm thinking like last night I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I want to do another reaction video for today, which is Saturday. And I'm like, I don't know which one I want to do. I don't know if I want to spread a message, be inspirational, try to help some people out. I don't know if I want to just react to something funny or some music or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I want to do a Shetty podcast because these podcasts, you know what I'm saying, they changed my life a little bit. They shaped who I am right now. And this one, most of all, shaped it. So back in March, I was, working out, shit like that, trying to get my life together. And I was watching podcasts from like Cam Newton, Brandon Marshall, Ocho Cinco was on there, and they was talking about like athletes and stuff like that. And then around March, this pops up. Well, I'm working out on it. I'm like, I don't want to listen to music. I want to listen to a podcast. Just go give me something to think about while I'm working out. So I watched this. It fucking changed my life, changed my thoughts. Because as an 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old, sometimes 19-year-old, you get stuck in a spot. And if you want to go towards something that you're truly like passionate in, or you really love doing, like music, sometimes YouTube for most people, being a streamer, fucking esports, sports, art, it's a whole lot that you can be passionate in that you want to do. And I was in that position of, do I go to school and thug it out in school while trying to maintain YouTube and stuff like that? It was like, growing up, once I got to high school, bro, I already knew I wasn't trying to go to school. I already knew that wasn't a lifestyle I wanted to live. Getting a degree, and then because it's a certificate to get you somewhere, and I already knew that's not what I wanted because I didn't want to live that type of lifestyle. And growing up, I always wanted to do YouTube. So, like, I watched this, and he started talking about how he came up, basically. How he rapped for Kanye, it didn't work out. How he didn't go to school. And how everything started to work out through manifestation and hard work. So I'm like, hey, at that time, I'm like, damn. I needed this. So, after that, from that point on, my whole thought process just changed. And then over the months, it changed, and we here now. I figured out my purpose. I'm truly passionate about YouTube. I hope it shows. I hope to spread my passion to everybody, to get y'all motivation, inspiration, to elevate yourself. I want everybody to do better in life. I want to just help people, bro. Like, I don't know. That's my main mission with this shit. I want to make you laugh, fucking get mad at me for being ass at a video game. I want you to watch one of my reaction videos and laugh with me, or listen to what I have to say, because I possibly could say something that could change your life, or I could show you something that changed my life that could possibly help you out in the same way that it helped me. I just want to bring a big ass impact. So with that being said, I actually forgot what I was going to say. And it's not just this one that I'm going to react to. You got this one. You see that I already watched them. You got the one with Will Smith. You got fucking the one with Janae Aiko. Oh my God. Big Sean, you a lucky ass man. Shout out to Taekwondo. My man just hit 100K. Oh, nigga cold. Like, and then I didn't watch that. Oh, the one with Rush? Bro. I don't have to say too much. Watch these nigga podcasts, bro. Watch his podcast. Look, improve your life today. Program your mind. Heal your past. A lot of us need to heal our past. Stop lying to yourself. Why are you lying? How to, but I ain't watching that, bro. If you want to watch that, you can watch that. Like it covers so much that can help you out, like manifesting your dreams and just changing your life, trying to be more positive. Like, bro, this man, bro, he changed my fucking life, bro. And shout out to Shetty. If you ever see this, bro, I just want you to tell me that, bro. I want to tell you that, bro. You changed my life. But let's get.
And I'm from a family where
let's get into it.
They were hard workers. My grandma was one of the first female black captains in World War II. She was one of the first female cops in Detroit. And then later, she was done being a police officer. She was a teacher, a counselor. She was like a strong woman, you know. And my granddad, too, they met in World War II. And he has a similar story of just being so strong. And I come from a family where it's like hard work, you know. And everyone went to college and is educated. And I was kind of the first in my family to go on a different career path.
And that's what I'm honestly trying to do, bro. Everybody is trying to tell me to go to school. Like my mom and my brother, they're trying to tell me to go to school for... My brother wants me to go to school for art. My mom wants me to just get a degree. And my dad wants me to pick up a trade. And I'm like, yeah, I hear that. But what I'm trying to do is different. And it could shape our family in a different way that we don't even know. I just wanna be a bigger impact.
You know, my mom used to always play all these like Motown, like she would play Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, all these the Isley Brothers, like all always in the morning, and I kind of fell in love with the music, you know. But my whole life, I remember when I was graduating high school, and I was graduating with the high GPA. I was on my way with a full scholarship to college, but I wanted to do music. I knew I wanted to do music, and every time I got excited about it, I could just tell that it was real, you know? Like I could just feel the connection. Like I don't care what anybody could tell me, like, nah, you tripping. Don't, like, man, you know, you're gonna be out here living on the street, man. If you know, you gotta play it safe, you gotta have a backup plan and all that stuff. And obviously
that part just resonates with me so fucking much because that's where I'm at. Like, I graduated like 2 years ago. I graduated last year. It feel like 2 years, bro. It's been so long since I graduated. I didn't go to college. I was about to go to trade school, but you know, shit happens. I got dropped from classes, so I'm like, fuck it, fuck school. So I'm at a point where I just feel deep in my soul that this shit is gonna work out and it's for me. So it's like, why would I do something else when I feel this way about recording videos to help people? Because I can say I'm doing YouTube. I always say I do it because I wanted to do it since I was younger, but that's just the surface, bro. It's levels to why I'm doing it that will get unpacked over time as we grow this community. And you will see, like, when it's getting unpacked and the impact that I'm having on people and just the world, bro. Bro, this is a big
that
shot,
is
bro. Like,
a way for a lot of people, but for me, it was like I put all my eggs in one basket. Denied, you know, my scholarship.
There's no plan B.
Yeah, Michigan State.
Yeah, and it didn't work out at first. You know, it didn't work out for me. You know, I was like, and that was the first time in my life where I hit a very big wall of depression, a very big wall of anxiety, a very, you know, pivotal moment in my life where I just didn't even feel like living. And this, you know, not to be dramatic, I was 18 years old, you know, but they are defining moments in your life. And
bro, if you ever hit that point, bro, you got to keep going. Find something that you love doing and do it. Like, don't give up. Because sometimes depression can be temporary. Sometimes it hit different for other people. I ain't gonna lie. Keep it a bean. Like 2 weeks ago, I was just... I didn't hit a wall, but I was just in a very dark spot. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I'm already doing YouTube. It's something I love doing, but I had to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to word this right. So I had to get out of that in a way of just being grateful for even being in that spot. I know, like, why would you want to be sad? But I figured out why I hit that little rut. And I just, not grateful for being in that spot, but being grateful of life in general. Just seeing the little things and just being grateful for it. Like, that's what I had to do. And I'm more grateful now. I wake up and I go to sleep every day just grateful that I'm here. Grateful for everybody in my life. To even be doing this and the little amount of love that I get from my videos, bro, that's everything to me, bro. And the only place to go is up, and the only place to move is forward, bro. I was telling myself that when I was working out, bro. But you just gotta know, whenever you get depressed, bro, don't get stagnant in the feeling. Move forward through your depression, and you just have to think about how, after all that's going on right now, bro, imagine when you finally get out. Imagine how happy you're going to be that you didn't give up. Imagine how you're going through all these hard times, and you trying to chase what you were trying to chase, and you finally get to that point, bro. You going to be like, I'm glad I didn't quit. You going to be so fucking happy, bro. Like, you going to be like, you going to feel something. And you gonna be like, bro, don't quit, bro.
When you're around 17 or 18, because you were around the same time when you saw that monk speak.
Yeah.
Because I'm also reading your book, Think Like a Monk. And that's a pivotal moment, you know, coming out of high school. And all my friends went to college. I didn't go. You know, I ended up meeting Kanye West, right? Rapping for him. This was my idol. This was my number one person who I wanted to sign to. And I felt like I manifested that. And my mom is someone who introduced certain books to me that I was reading at the time. When I was around 17, she introduced me to Esther and Jerry Hicks. And also The Secret.
Yes,
you know, The Secret. And, you know, she was like, you can do it. Like, you can manifest it. And I just believed it.
I was going to ask you about that moment from a different angle. People have heard you tell the story. But the way you're talking about today, and also I find like our generation today is so lost in like procrastination, overthinking, overanalyzing, but you just went there and showed up without knowing if it was going to go anywhere. Like you were ready to be rejected, ready to fail, ready for it to fall flat on your face.
Yeah, because it was.
I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he said be ready to fail, because that's another thing. Life isn't perfect. Life isn't perfect. In order, I'm finna get this tatted on me, bro. To win, you have to lose. Like, you have to lose in life, bro. And this, bro, I'm so glad, bro. In this book, I got it. I wrote it down, bro, cause that shit tough, bro. Bro, hold on, bro. This shit is not getting cut out, bro. I'm not cutting none of this. Like. Oh my, like this shit, bro. I'm so glad I decided to do this, bro. Damn, bro, where the fucking end of the chapter at, bro? The fuck? Damn, you really be reading. I don't like reading, bro, but if I have to, I will. And I need to get back into that. Bro. Real dreamers change the world. Facts. But that's not what I'm talking about. Damn, that's something. I'm selling. I did like chapter reviews on this book. Like at the end of the chapter, I just summarized everything, and I had said something. I said I wasn't gonna cut none, but I had to because I didn't realize how long it was gonna take me to actually find something that was relevant to what I was talking about. Okay, I found it. Before success comes to most people, they are sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When faced with defeat, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. That is exactly what majority of people do. But that is not what I was trying to say. Okay. I found it. Okay, the common cause of failure is the habit of quitting when overtaken by temporary defeat. Before success comes, you'll be met with temporary defeat and some failure. And what that means is, bro, wait, success starts in the mind. It will show itself at the right time. You are ready for it. So don't fret about defeat and don't quit after failure. Look for the lessons and don't waver. So what that means is, bro, when you fail, like, don't quit when you fail, bro. Look at why you failed. Look at what you can learn from your failures to be better. Cause in life, you always gotta do better. You always gotta get better. So when you fail, bro, don't quit. Because the success will come to you when you are ready. You have to fall in order to get up. You have to crawl before you walk. You have to lose before you can win. When you playing 2K and shit, bro, or you playing Call of Duty and you at the bottom of the leaderboard, you always getting dropped off. You have to lose them games in order to become the people who are beating you. If I am new to a game and I get matched up against a pro, I'm gonna lose every fucking time. But I will have to look at why I'm losing in order to be like, damn, okay, I'm tired of losing. How can I possibly get better from this moment? And then I look at how the fuck he's beating me, and I practice, and then I implement how he's beating me into my game. And then when I finally match up against that pro, do you think I'm finna fucking lose again? Man, fuck no. That's when the success comes in, when I'm ready. I have to prepare myself to face the pro and beat the pro. Bro, it's
like, I couldn't look back and wish I would've, coulda, shoulda, man. I just couldn't. I just felt like, I don't know why, and that was one of the concepts for one of my albums, but I just don't know why I felt like I lived the life already and like regretted it. And I was like, I just felt that in my heart as a young, as a teenager. So I was like, I gotta make it happen. Like, that was just it. There was no other option, And she presented these books to me, and it's like she's like a guardian angel. It feels like when I look back on it, it's like, man, I really am living with angels. Like my mom, my grandma, because they would give me books I would never read. Give me books, try and introduce me to meditation and all these things. But it was when I felt hopeless. And I hate that it got to that point, but I was young too. I didn't, and I was like, I might as well just pick this book up. I might as well let me just see what's going on with this, because this has to work. And when you pick those books up and you crack it open, you realize that the book was talking to you. You realize that these books have energy and that it's attracting you. It's not just because for no reason. It's like it's literally there ends up in your hands because it's destiny, Yeah. And that's one of the things I learned as soon as I cracked it open. I remember reading the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success and tearing up, And I remember reading Asking It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks, and like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Feeling my whole life, vibration
bro.
change. Yes, and that is one of the most, that is the first time that I realized that there are two realities. There's a reality that we see with our eyes and our feel and touch. And then there is a reality just as real where it is our spiritual world that we can create and manifest. And that is the reality with a capital R. You know what I'm saying? That's the real reality that you bring to the other reality. And so anyway, I did these exercises, man. Like, I only read books because I had to in school. That was like my thing. Like,
I can relate.
And it was some good books, right? Like, I remember we read Animal Farm, The Hobbit, all these great books that helped me, but I still never read on my own time. So these were the first books I read on my own time. I graduated high school. I ended up meeting Kanye right before I graduated high school. So I ended up rapping for him. It's a classic fairy tale hip hop story. You meet your idol, you rap for him, he hears you out. And I had been recording CDs since I was 11 years old, man. So I had been passing out CDs around school, selling them for $5, $3. I had been participating in open mics, battle rapping. I had gone to the radio station every Friday after school, even when, because when I turned 16, my grandmother had a stroke and she had a brand new car. So it was a bittersweet thing because it was tragic to see my grandma have a stroke, and the strongest woman I've ever seen literally get old instantaneously. And then I ended up getting a car, which provided me to get places that I needed to get to, to make the moves I was trying to make. Cause I had that hustler mentality. I was like, I had to do it. Eminem was the only rapper from Detroit at the time that was doing it big. And just to keep it real, I was like, I gotta represent for black, you feel me? And be like, and put on for my city. And I just felt the responsibility, man. And I know I'm skipping around a lot.
That's all good, man. That's all good.
Yeah, but I would do this radio show every week. And that led me to meeting Kanye because he was at the radio promoting his album, Late Registration at the time. And, I met him from doing the radio show there every Friday. I lied and said I left my phone in the back offices, so they would let me in the back to go check because I knew that's where the artists would go. I got a chance to rap for him as he was walking out. He was like, I'm real busy.
How did you have the courage to do that? Because I feel like people probably see you and they're like, oh, I want to go rap for Big Sean. Like, people want to repeat.
All the time.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you think you were able to even have the courage to be like, I'm just going to find a way in the hallway? Like, when he's walking, he's a busy guy.
Well, because when I did that radio show every Friday, we would rap on the air, on the radio.
Yeah.
That was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever had to do in my life. Mm-hmm. It would be like, oh my God, everybody who's listening to the radio right now is hearing me. And that was a beautiful platform, right, for up-and-coming MCs to come in and display. And I would write a new verse every week, and I was super nervous. So I had done that for about a year straight already by the time I met him. So I was used to rapping under pressure.
Right.
So when I saw him and was delivering it, it was just like I had so many raps in my head.
I ain't gonna fake it. If you don't like Big Sean, why? Let me know in the comments right now. Like, why don't you like Big Sean? Like his music, not him as a person. His music. Why don't you like his music? That nigga in my top 5. I don't know about you. What's up with his music? That shit slaps every time.
Already.
Facts.
And I was freestyling, and I was used to delivering under pressure, so I was able to.
Also, if you're a rapper, bro, you gotta learn to deal with the pressure. I don't rap for reasons, but if you're a rapper, bro, you just gotta know freestyle, write music every day, rap in front of people, find a way to break that nervousness, bro.
Dynamically, I delivered it as best I could.
Yeah.
And he heard me. He heard me out, and he was like, "Well, you got a CD?" And it's like, "Well, yeah, because I had CDs that I was selling in high school. I had my CDs ready. I had a bio ready. I had everything ready." And it's crazy because ever since I was 11 years old, single thing I had done so far had led up to that moment. It all happened. And it was like, yeah, I had the CD, I had this, I had that, and he followed through, but it took years after that. That's what people don't get. It wasn't like I rapped for him and that was it. I rapped for him and thought it was going to be like that. That's why I didn't go to school. That's why I turned everything down. And then I stopped getting a response from him. And then all my friends are in college. A whole semester goes by and they're like, man, you could have came to school. What you still at home? Like, what's up with Kanye? What's up with your record deal? Like, what's up? Like,
that's the hardest to hear.
That's the hardest. And I come from a family. My grandma's like, why aren't, you need to go to school. Like, this is the way to a better life. She grew up in poverty and made her way to that point, and she's like, education is the way. And it was the hardest thing to go against the grain.
Don't get me wrong. For some people, I would say go to school. But that's not an option for me, honestly. But education is a way to get you to a good place in life. I'm not gonna lie. I be talking down on like going to school, but it's only from me personally. Like, if you want to go to school, bro, go to school, get you a degree, get you a master's. Network. While you in school, your main the fuck? My webcam just flashed. While you in school, bro, your main priorities is getting them grades up and meeting people, bro. Network. If you still battle with anxiety and stuff like that while you're in college, bro, just every day while you in school or you're in class, just go up to somebody and just try to strike a conversation. And just practice. Like, you don't have to, like, you not gonna see this motherfucker in a after you out of school, bro. Like, most of the people you see in life, you not gonna see. So if you like battling with anxiety and stuff like that, or you just socially awkward, or you a whole lot of social shit, go talk to somebody. Go to the store, walk up to somebody, be like, "Hey, how your day? What do you do?" Just like start a conversation. Everybody is willing to talk if you go up to them. Well, most people. Some people be dickheads.
You know, and my
Just
mom
go
was
talk to
really
people.
one of the only people
You
who,
never know
even
what
though
you could gain
she
or the knowledge you could get
was
from
the
that.
teacher herself, right? An English teacher, has her master's degree. She knew what it was like to have a dream, and she knew what it was like to chase it. You know, so she believed, of course, education is important, but you can always go back and get it. You can't always live your, take that
Thank
Can't do it
chance.
the other way
you.
around. Yeah.
So during that time
Thank
period,
you.
for like a year and a half or two, what I did was, that was the first time I intentionally worked on myself. And I intensely would read these books and meditate every day, and
I need to start doing
imagine
that. I'll be
myself
selling.
like
I'm doing that after this video.
living the life that I was, trying to live. And it just, I don't know how to explain it. It was like I felt like I was there. And what that did was it put me there. It really did. To make a long story short, it put me there.
What were the work that you were doing with that meditation and visioning? Because I'm sure, like you said, and I'm really glad you brought it up, because before
This is gonna be this leading into the last part. I'm gonna show in the video, but I want to say real quick, manifestation is not what it's not what you think it is. Yeah, you can manifest anything you want, but in order for that manifestation to come, you have to be the right person at the right time for that to pop up, and you have to work towards that. You have to work in order to manifest. Like, you just said, I want some bread. How are you gonna get the bread if you just sitting on your ass all fucking day? Hey, if you trying to manifest some bitches, I don't know why you finna try to do that. Like, nigga, go to the mall. That's free. That's free bitches. You can see I be saying bitches too. You can see a girl or a woman anywhere you go. So why would you you can manifest anything, like, bro, but you have to put the work in.
like you said, I was at the radio station. I was
Yeah.
rapping live. I was nervous. Like what I find is that with yourself and stories like yours, there's manifestation, but there's also a ton of hard work
Oh, yeah.
in the background.
Yes, it
And
is.
tell me about that part of what were you doing in the background while you're meditating, you're envisioning, you're seeing yourself there. What's happening with rap music and music?
Well, one of the things that I would do in my meditations is I would put out let me attract the people, energy, places
Wow.
that I need to go to the next level in my career. Let me attract the people. And I would meet people. I would meet producers. And we would lock in.
You
and,
attract who
who
are
had
in
a
life,
common
or what you want.
belief as mine, or the same one in life.
Like, I gotta speak on that now. Like I said, that you attract who you are and what you are. If you're in a relationship and you wonder why you keep getting all these fuck boys, fuck niggas, and you keep getting cheated on, woo, that's because those are lessons that come into your life to try to better you. And if you keep falling for the same thing and you're not changing, you're gonna keep attracting these trash ass people. If you keep losing friends or you keep getting into fights and all, you attract everything in life. Like, if you attract crazy people in your life, maybe you crazy. Maybe it's like everybody you attract is a reflection of you. So you have to try to fix yourself to attract better in your life. So when you're a good person and you're an upstanding person, you're going to attract that back into your life. If you're attracting negativity, maybe it's because you're negative or you're surrounded with negative thoughts. So when you change your thoughts to positive thoughts and you become more positive, what do you think is going to happen?
I'm trying to get on as a producer. Like, you trying to get on as, let's work, right? And I would write things down. It was just I treated it like it was a job. And also one of the things I had to put in perspective is that it didn't matter how hard I was working necessarily. It really mattered how smart I was working. You know,
Work smarter, not harder.
I had a perception. It is hard
Lazy
work, you're
men
right.
tinks.
But I had the perception that it takes hard work until I realized that some of the most successful people I knew would work a couple hours a day.
Yeah.
And
'Cause it
enjoy
was
their
flowing.
life. Yeah, it's flowing. And at the end of me and my mom, we grew up in debt, and she worked 2 jobs. And she was working most of her life, so it just didn't make sense to me. You know, early on, I'm like, it's not about working hard, it's about working efficiently and smarter. So that's one of the things I really learned at that age too. So
It's a big lesson.
you know, because a lot of the other people who I would see at studios, they would be like, man, I made 8 songs today. Like, I'd be like, well, I've been working on the same song for like a week and a half, but it's not about that. You know, it's about the product. It's about what you're doing, and not about necessarily how much you're pumping out. You know what I mean? And that was something I really had to accept, because your ego will not let you accept that sometimes. We've been conditioned, right, to think all these things, and that's I feel like one of the things your book talks about. We've been conditioned to think a certain way. We've been conditioned to, you know, we're given like a certain amount of guidance, options, directions. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to follow the line. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. Hey, you guys got to do, you know, our whole lives. And a lot of that is just, some of it's great, but some of it just doesn't apply to everyone, you know. And that's one of the things I had to realize and redo my foundation of my whole life and be my architect.
Well said, man. That's beautiful. I love the way you've expressed that.
One last thing that I would say to wrap this up is, in order to achieve anything you want in life, you have to see yourself doing it. And when you see yourself doing it, you have to work towards it. And while you're working towards it, you have to be in a good mind space or a good mindset in order to attract the people that you need in your life or the things that you need in your life to get there. Because you have to be a right person at the right time, at the right moment. Like, you're not going to get anywhere if you're constantly being a negative Nancy. You're going to attract the worst people, the worst lessons. But while you're attracting them lessons, excuse me, don't give up. Don't keep thinking negatively. You have to change. You have to become a positive Pete. Bro, you have to, like, everybody negative that comes in your life, bro, that's a lesson. A dude come in your life or a girl that come in your life and she cheats on you, bro, why did she cheat on you? Some people just go do it for their own fucked up reason, but their lessons are gonna come. Trust me, bro. Just sit back, bro. Work on yourself, and the right people will come into your life. But shit, with that being said, my nigga, I feel like I dropped some gems today, bro. If you learned anything from this video and you want to watch more of it, bro, the description is gonna be down below. Check out more of Jay Shetty's podcast, bro. These Johns are inspirational, bro. They'll change your life, my nigga. I promise you, bro. Right hand on heart, change your life, man. And if they don't, I don't know what to tell you. But be easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Go stupid. Go crazy. Go dummy. And I'm out.